The time has come, my dear viewers, to hear one of my favorite stories of all time, how Ken Kesey baptized me in LSD. Now, this is metaphorical. I mean, Ken was already dead and gone when this experience happened, but the synchronicities were just so magical, I couldn't wait to share it with you. Let me take you back to 2014. My crew and I were wrapping up filming for the 50th anniversary tour of the Furthur bus. It's the tail end of the tour. The bus has made it all the way back to San Francisco from the very far reaches of the East Coast. It was quite a blast. It lasted over 3 months. And contrary to popular opinion, there were no drugs on the bus. Ever. Zane Kesey was very specific about that, and I completely understand why. So this story takes place off the bus. I was offered some ink-colored LSD. Little did I know that this bad boy wasn't 100 micrograms a drop, as I assumed, but a whopping 500 micrograms per drop. And I had 1,500. I don't recommend this. Don't do this, okay? It was too much. Most of the time, this is a terrible idea. Asterisk. But there I was, filming a final interview on the street in The Haight, when all of a sudden the whole world began to tilt. Luckily, I ran into my dear friend Mandrake, who was blissfully sober, and told me calmly, "Lindsay, don't worry. Thank you for telling me. I got you. We're gonna get through this." I remember telling him, "This is the worst thing that I've ever done." And he goes, "Or is it the best thing you've ever done? It's too early to tell. Don't psych yourself out." God bless this man. First order of business, get me to my hotel. A friend of mine had booked a room for me because I was so busy, somewhere on Hotwire, where they don't even tell you what it is until after you purchased it. I find the name, I find the address, and we head down there in an Uber. When we get to the front desk, I had to wait a whole 4 minutes behind someone. I think it was 4 minutes. I mean, who knows, right? But when I get up to the clerk, he says, "I'm so sorry you had to wait. Let me upgrade you to a suite." And I'm just going, "Please just give me a room. I don't care where the room is. Just give me a room right now." Mandrake and I get the keys. We head up to the 3rd floor of the hotel. But when we exit the elevator, I notice that there's names on the rooms. Robin Williams, Hunter S. Thompson. I thought, oh cool, these rooms are themed. I wonder who we got. You probably know where this is going. We get to the end of the hall. It's the Ken Kesey suite. That's right, the only Ken Kesey suite on planet Earth. And I had stumbled upon it in this state. We open the door, there's paisley psychedelic wallpaper. The bus is framed in a photo above the bed. Even Ken Kesey's bio is typed on a typewriter on the desk. I sat down on the bed, and for the next several hours, I had one of the most powerful and potent trips of my entire life. It felt as if Kesey himself was with me, and I had been given a glimpse into my future as a storyteller. I left the hotel to meet up with the other merry pranksters later that night. I remember dancing with reckless abandon, feeling free and aligned with a purpose I didn't even know I had. If you look closely, you might even see this suite in Going Furthur. It was a 1 in a million, 1 in 100 million experience. The synchronicity was just incredibly powerful. I want to know if you've ever had an experience like this, where the synchronicity was just so intense that you're going to talk about it for the rest of your life. Send me a comment below and let me know. And until next time, I'm the Hallucinarrator, signing off.